Have you ever noticed it's gotten a bit tougher to stand up from your favorite chair lately? Maybe you felt a little winded climbing the stairs, or those short walks to the mailbox don't feel as easy as they used to. If that rings a bell, you're not alone. It's something so many of us over 60 start to feel creeping in. It's easy to brush it off and say, well, that's just what happens when you get older. But what if it's more than that? What if it's your legs quietly losing their strength, slipping away bit by bit until the things you love doing, like strolling through the garden or keeping up with the grandkids, start feeling out of reach? That's not just a small bother. It can lead to stumbles, take away your independence, and make every day a little less joyful. But here's the good news. You don't have to sit back and let it happen. There's a way to fight back, and it's not all about sweating it out at the gym. Your legs are the first to show when something's off. They carry you everywhere, after all. And what you eat, it's like the fuel that keeps them going, the secret to keeping them strong and ready for whatever you want to do. You don't need fancy equipment or hours of exercise to make a difference. Just some simple, delicious foods can give your legs the lift they need to stay steady and active. Think of it like tending a fire. The right kind of fuel keeps it burning bright and steady, not flickering out when you need it most. So, what are these magical foods that can help your legs hold strong for years to come? That's exactly what we're going to dig into today. 6 amazing, everyday foods that can power up your leg strength and keep you moving with a smile. You might even have some of them in your kitchen right now, waiting to work their magic. Let's start with something warm and hearty, sweet potatoes. These orange beauties might remind you of holiday dinners, but they're so much more than a once-a-year treat. They're packed with goodness that can make your legs feel stronger and more alive, no matter the season. What makes them so special is how they give you energy that sticks around, not like a sugary snack that perks you up for a minute, then leaves you dragging. Sweet potatoes are full of complex carbohydrates, the kind that break down slow and steady, feeding your muscles a constant stream of fuel. A friend in her late 60s started eating them more. She'd noticed her legs felt shaky after walking around the house. She baked a sweet potato a few nights a week, and after a while, she said she could get through her chores without that wobbly feeling slowing her down. It's like her legs got a long-lasting battery boost. But that's not all. Sweet potatoes bring vitamin A to the table, a real helper for your muscles. When you move, even just climbing a few steps, your muscles get tiny tears, and vitamin A steps in to fix them up, making your legs tougher and less sore. It also keeps inflammation in check, so your joints don't stiffen up and add to the trouble. Plus, there's potassium in there, keeping your muscles from cramping and your nerves firing right. You can roast them with a drizzle of olive oil, mash them with a pinch of cinnamon, or slice them into fries. However you like. A cup a few times a week is a great start. They're easy, tasty, and a perfect way to keep your legs ready for action, setting the stage for more good stuff to come. That brings us to another kitchen friend you might have overlooked, oats. Now, oats might sound like that plain old breakfast you had as a kid, but they're a secret weapon for keeping your legs strong and spry. They're like sweet potatoes in a way, giving you that slow, steady energy that doesn't spike and crash. It's all about their low glycemic index. Fancy words for saying they keep your muscles fueled up for the long haul, not just a quick sprint. A neighbor in his early 70s started eating them. He'd get tired halfway through his morning walk, legs feeling heavy. He swapped his usual toast for a bowl of oatmeal with some fruit, and he said he could make it around the block without needing a break. It's like his legs turned into marathon runners instead of sprinters. Oats don't stop at energy, though. They've got plant-based protein to help your muscles stay solid. As we get older, our muscles can shrink a bit, but protein fights back, keeping them firm and ready. They're not a huge protein punch like meat, but every bit counts, especially if you lean toward veggies in your diet. Plus, there's iron to carry oxygen to your legs and magnesium to stop cramps and keep things moving smoothly. You can cook up a warm bowl with nuts and berries, blend them into a smoothie, or even make granola bars. Half a cup of dry oats a few times a week does wonders. They're simple, filling, and a great way to keep your legs energized, paving the way for something creamy and delicious up next. These two, sweet potatoes and oats, are like a warm hug for your legs, aren't they? They're giving you the steady power and muscle support you need to stay active without any fuss. And there's more to come. Something you might already love that's ready to join the party and keep your legs feeling their best. Stick with us, because we're building up to more tasty ways to keep you strong and steady. If you've got some sweet potatoes in your pantry, drop a 1 in the comments. We'd love to know you're giving them a try. So, we've started this little adventure with sweet potatoes and oats, 2 hearty helpers that give your legs that slow, steady energy and muscle support they need to keep you going. It's comforting to think about, isn't it? Those warm, familiar foods working behind the scenes so you can stand a little taller, walk a little farther, and feel a bit more like yourself. Maybe you've already roasted a sweet potato or stirred up some oatmeal, noticing how your legs don't tire out quite as fast. That's the magic we're tapping into here. Everyday eats that pack a punch to keep your legs strong and active. No gym membership required. And we're not stopping yet, because there's more deliciousness to bring into the mix, starting with something creamy and green that's probably already a favorite in your kitchen. Let's talk about avocados, those smooth, rich fruits that have snuck their way onto breakfast plates everywhere. You might think of them as just a trendy topping for toast or a dip for chips, but there's so much more than that when it comes to keeping your legs steady. Avocados are loaded with healthy fats, the good kind, called monounsaturated fats, that help quiet down inflammation in your body. Inflammation's a sneaky troublemaker. It can stiffen up your joints and make your muscles ache, leaving your legs feeling heavy and sore. A friend in her late 60s started eating them more. She'd noticed her knees creaking and her legs giving out after a short walk. She mashed half an avocado onto her morning toast a few times a week, and she said her legs felt looser, like they weren't fighting her every step. It's like those fats were greasing the wheels, keeping everything moving smoothly. But that's not all avocados bring. They've got potassium too, even more than bananas, which helps your muscles stay calm and your nerves talk to each other right. Potassium's like a little peacemaker, stopping cramps and that shaky feeling that can trip you up. Plus, there's vitamin E in there, shielding your muscles from wear and tear, so they bounce back faster. You can scoop half an avocado onto a salad, blend it into a smoothie with some fruit, or just eat it with a spoon. Half a day is plenty to get those benefits flowing. They're a bit rich, so if you're watching calories, a little goes a long way. But for most of us, they're a creamy treat that keeps your legs happy and flexible. And speaking of treats, there's something colorful and sweet coming up that's just as good for your legs. That leads us right into berries, those little bursts of flavor that brighten up any plate. Whether you love blueberries, strawberries, raspberries, or a mix of them all, these juicy gems are more than just a pretty snack. They're packed with antioxidants that protect your legs from the inside out. Every day, your muscles take a beating from something called oxidative stress, tiny damages that pile up and leave your legs weaker, slower to recover, and more prone to fading away as we get older. A neighbor in his early 70s started adding them to his meals. He'd felt his legs getting shaky after standing too long, like they couldn't hold him up. He tossed a handful of blueberries into his oatmeal every morning, and after a week or so, he said he could stand at the sink without that wobble creeping in. It's like those antioxidants were standing guard, keeping his muscles safe. Berries don't just stop there. They fight inflammation too, easing up any joint stiffness or soreness that makes moving harder. That's a big deal when you want to stay active without feeling creaky. And they've got vitamin C, which helps your body make collagen, the stuff that keeps your muscles, tendons, and joints strong and springy. As we age, collagen drops off, but berries give it a little nudge, keeping your legs stable and ready. You can sprinkle a cup of berries over yogurt, blend them into a smoothie, or just munch them fresh. Aim for a cup a day to mix up the flavors and nutrients. A friend swears by strawberries with her afternoon tea. She says her legs feel lighter, like they're not dragging her down anymore. They're sweet, simple, and a perfect way to keep your legs feeling young, setting the stage for something hearty from the sea next. These two, avocados and berries, are like a dream team, aren't they? One's creamy and soothing, the other's bright and protective, both working together to keep your legs strong and limber. Avocados calm things down with their fats and potassium, while berries shield your muscles and joints with their antioxidants and vitamin C. It's all about building that strength from the inside, so you can step out with confidence, whether it's a walk around the block or just getting up from the couch without a second thought. And we've got more coming. Something rich and satisfying that'll add even more power to your legs. Keep with us, because every bite we're talking about here is another step towards staying active and steady. If you've got an avocado handy, drop a 2 in the comments. We'd love to hear if you're giving it a go. So here we are, wrapping up this tasty journey to keep your legs strong and ready for whatever comes your way. We've got sweet potatoes and oats fueling you up with steady energy, avocados and berries stepping in with their soothing and protective powers. It's like we've been building a little team of helpers right from your kitchen, isn't it? Maybe you've mashed up an avocado or tossed some berries into your breakfast already, feeling a bit more spring in your step. That's what we're after. Foods you love that quietly work behind the scenes so you can stand up, walk around, and enjoy your day without your legs giving you trouble. And now, we've got 2 final favorites to bring it all home, starting with something from the sea that's as delicious as it is powerful. Let's dive into salmon, a fish that's not just a treat for your taste buds, but a real boost for your legs. Salmon's packed with protein, the building blocks your muscles need to stay firm and bounce back after a busy day. As we get older, our muscles can start to shrink a bit, but protein keeps them holding strong, so you don't feel that wobble when you move. A friend in her late 60s started eating it more. She'd noticed her legs tiring out after short trips to the store. She grilled a salmon fillet for dinner twice a week, and she said she could carry her groceries without that shaky feeling slowing her down. It's like her legs got a little rebuild with every bite, keeping them steady and sure. But salmon's got more than just protein. It's loaded with omega-3 fatty acids, those good fats that calm down inflammation and keep your joints happy. Inflammation can make your legs ache and stiffen up, but omega-3s ease that soreness, so you're not wincing with every step. Plus, they help your blood flow better, bringing oxygen and nutrients right to your muscles. Less fatigue, more energy to keep you going. There's even some B vitamins in there, giving you an extra lift. You can bake salmon with a bit of lemon, flake it into a salad, or enjoy it with some veggies. 2 or 3 servings a week is a great goal. It's a hearty, satisfying way to keep your legs powered up, leading us right into something simple and familiar that's just as good. That brings us to eggs, those little wonders you've probably got sitting in your fridge right now. Eggs might seem like just a quick breakfast, but they're a powerhouse for your legs, full of protein to keep your muscles solid and strong. Like salmon, they've got all the essential amino acids your body needs to repair and rebuild, so your legs don't fade away as the years go by. A neighbor in his early 70s started eating them more. He'd felt his legs wobbling when he stood too long, like they couldn't hold him up. He scrambled a couple of eggs every morning, and after a few days, he said he could get through his routine without that shaky lag. It's like his legs got a little stronger every time he cracked one open. Eggs don't stop at protein, though. They've got vitamin D, which helps your muscles move smooth and coordinated, and choline, a helper that keeps your nerves talking to your muscles right. When those signals get fuzzy, your legs can feel off, but eggs keep them in tune. You can boil them for a snack, fry them up with some greens, or poach them for a treat. 1 or 2 a day makes a real difference. They're quick, easy, and a perfect fit for keeping your legs steady, rounding out this lineup of foods that work together to keep you active and strong. It's funny how something so everyday can do so much, isn't it? Now, as we pull all this together, it's pretty amazing how these 6 foods weave into a simple, powerful plan for your legs. We started with that slow energy from sweet potatoes and oats, keeping your muscles fueled without the ups and downs. Then avocados and berries joined in, calming inflammation and shielding your legs from wear and tear. And now salmon and eggs bring the protein punch, rebuilding and steadying your muscles so you can keep moving with ease. A friend who tried salmon and eggs together said she felt like her legs had a new lease on life. Less creaking, more confidence. It's not about overhauling everything you eat, just adding these goodies here and there to give your legs what they need. What's so great about this is how it fits into your day. Sweet potatoes roasting in the oven, a bowl of oats warming you up, half an avocado on your toast, a handful of berries with your tea, a piece of salmon for dinner, or an egg scrambled in the morning. They're all right there, ready to help. You don't need to chase down rare ingredients or spend hours cooking. These are simple, familiar things that quietly build your strength. And that's the heart of it, isn't it? Your legs carry you through life. Those walks in the park, those moments with family, and keeping them strong keeps you free. You've lived long enough to know what matters, and you've got the power to make it happen with every bite. So, what do you think? Ready to give your legs that boost? Maybe you'll grill some salmon tonight or boil an egg tomorrow. Start where it feels good and let it grow. We'd love to hear how it's going. Drop a line in the comments and tell us what you're trying. Press 1 if you're cooking up some salmon, 2 if you're cracking an egg, or just share your story. We're all ears. If this has sparked something for you, give it a thumbs up below. It's a little way to say you're with us. And if you'd like more tips like these, hit that subscribe button, because staying strong and active is yours for the taking, no matter your age. Here's to steady legs and all the good days ahead. Take care, and we'll see you soon.